not like anything you've seen. Yeah, you best believe we are the answers to your dreams. We only guarantee we got just everything you need. We're here to take the lead.
You ain't seen nothing like this. You ain't seen nothing like this.
In sports, you always want to make the right decision. Good decisions lead to better plays, which leads to victory. When it comes to your garbage and recycling hauling, the right decision is Illini Recycling. Illini Recycling is also the reliable, local, family-owned choice. As longtime supporters of the High School of St. Thomas More, the Illini Recycling team is ready to serve your family's garbage and recycling hauling needs. If you haven't signed up already and live in Champaign, Savoy, Mahomet, or St. Joseph, head to their website, IlliniRecycling.com, to sign up. Good luck, Sabres!
People talk about their car being totaled. What about the driver? Are they totaled too? Nobody handles personal injury cases like Stegman Law, and they're not going to let the insurance company total you out. Stegman Law in Savoy, Illinois.
Holy Cross School in Champaign, Illinois is proud to sponsor this broadcast of STM Athletics. Holy Cross School is a faith-centered community fostering lives of service, integrity, and lifelong learning. Holy Cross has a legacy of faith and education to nurture today's learners for tomorrow's challenges. Holy Cross features a kindergarten readiness program for students as young as 3, all the way through middle school, and an aftercare program. Holy Cross is more than just a school, it's a community of believers supporting each child as they navigate life. We are Holy Cross.
Have you been hurt? Are your medical bills skyrocketing? Nobody handles personal injury cases like Stegman Law. They'll get you the compensation you deserve. Stegman Law in Savoy, Illinois.
If you're enjoying today's broadcast and are interested in becoming a supporter of Champaign County sports and you want your company's logo and commercial to be featured on our next broadcast, scan the QR code on the left to learn more. You can advertise for any or all of the fall and winter sports: football, volleyball, boys soccer, and boys and girls basketball. You can find our fall and winter schedule by clicking the QR code on the right. If you have questions, call or text Aaron at 630-921-1609 or email him at suratcoaching@gmail.com.
Volleyball. I coach at Holy Cross School, gosh, for probably the last 8 years. And I have a daughter that's playing here on the STM team this evening.
All right, well, I think I had another lovely technical glitch, and I don't think anything of what I said before actually made it to the broadcast. So for folks who've been here patiently watching the players warm up, again, I'm Aaron Surratt here with Jocelyn Unger. Jocelyn was just introducing herself, and I think you caught most of it. But Jocelyn's been a longtime coach at Holy Cross, and Zora will be out there on the court tonight, so we'll be rooting her and all of the Sabres on. And we're bringing you the home opener for your STM Sabres. In the first game of the season, tonight's actually the first night that competitions can be played in IHSA. So this is the first game of the season for both of these squads. And, if we kind of think about these rosters a little bit, STM is not the most experienced squad that you'll ever see. If you look at the roster, you'll see a lot of sophomores and freshmen. Just 3 seniors for the Sabres. Juju Kerr, Quinn Miller, and Maddie Paisley. Just a couple of juniors. Actually, just one junior. The aforementioned Zora Unger. And then a bunch of sophomores and freshmen who were key parts of the St. Matthews junior high volleyball squad that took 3rd place just 2 years ago. So a number of folks from that squad are here. And we've got other players as well that we're not just limited to those 2 groups, but a lot of talent. And if just watching the JV game, that was one of the best played JV volleyball games I think I've seen in a long time. So clearly both squads are going to bring it tonight.
Yes. There's a lot of smart volleyball players out there. They're good at putting the ball where it needs to go.
A lot of really good hustle, a lot of really good positioning, a lot of good court awareness, like you said, Jocelyn. And so we're really excited to bring you, I think it's 6 or 7 games of STM volleyball over the next couple of months. Depending on a couple of scheduling opportunities, we may be able to bring you a couple more. We'll see how that goes. But we're glad you're here. If you didn't get a chance to come to the football game on Saturday, we've got our live stream of that is up on the channel as well, and you can go back and take a look at that if you'd like. A really nice win for the Sabres, 22-12. So we're hoping tonight that we can get both squads to 1-0 heading into week 2.5 of school here and get both teams off to a good start. All right, Jocelyn. So just kind of thinking generally about volleyball, when you're coaching, what are the biggest keys that you share with your girls before they take the court? What's that last instruction before they hit the court? What are you trying to tell them?
Well, the very last thing, we always, cheer for teamwork. Nothing happens without everybody doing their part on the court. There's 6 girls on the court for a reason, but also key is communication. And you'll hear them yelling, talking plays, calling that ball, but they've got to communicate. They've got to know who's going to get it when. Ball doesn't go to the same place every time. It doesn't go right to them, so they've got to move. They've got to let their teammates know what's happening and then get excited and keep each other pumped up and ready to roll.
All right, and we are about ready to get started here, so we are going to have our prayer and our national anthem, so we will step away, and we'll be back in just a minute on Champaign County Sports.
Bought a rental property. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Late night calls, rent collections, paperwork, all of it. Not what you thought. Neves Group Property Management wants to take away your stress. We specialize in residential property management in Champaign, Urbana, on and off campus, Rantoul, Mahomet, and surrounding communities. Visit our website at nevesgroup.com or give us a call at 217-377-8850. Let the professionals take over and take care of it all.
When was the last time you had your teeth cleaned? Have you been grinding your teeth at night, or is your snoring keeping your partner awake at night? Book an appointment with CU Dentist for that dental checkup or to address your grinding or snoring. CU Dentist utilize state-of-the-art technology and cutting-edge techniques that give you the precise solution for your dental needs. With locations in Champaign on Springfield and Rantoul on Grove, CU Dentist can fit your busy schedule. Go to dentistchampaign.com to schedule your appointment today. We all have it. That list of things you want done around the house. Finding someone to do it is overwhelming, and you just don't want to be ripped off. Black Diamond Maintenance is your go-to honey-do list guy. Want that big mirror hung up? Bathroom refresh? Want a new coat of paint in the living room? We are your guy. The list of what we can do is endless. Champaign, Urbana, Rantoul, Mahomet, and surrounding communities. Give us a call for your free estimate. 217-216-8293. Let our guys be your guy.
We got just everything you need. We're here to take the lead. It's not like anything you've seen. Yeah, you best believe. We are the answers to your dreams. We only guarantee. We got just everything you need. We're here to take the lead.
You ain't seen nothing like this. You ain't seen nothing like this.
And we're back at the high school of St. Thomas More. Jocelyn, you were just commenting on the crowd.
Oh, it's a big crowd here tonight. It is USA night. So we've got flags, we've got face paint, and lots of red, white, and blue. And they are ready to cheer on their Sabres.
They are 100% ready to cheer on their Sabres. We're getting the starting lineups here for Arthur Christian. You mind running through those, Jocelyn, as I make a couple of notes?
Yes, we've got number 15. Looking. Aslan Kaufman. And number 14, Avery Hirschberger. Number 7, Maddie Goff. Number 30, Emerson Gingrich. Number 21, Addison Cutler. And 19, Jaden Stovall. And you can hear him now getting excited about them Sabres. We've got number 7, Lily Schmidt. And number 15, Avery Humphrey. Number 36, Juju Kerr. Number 18, Maddie Paisley. Number 12, Jordan Reed. And number 8, Megan Cassidy. And our libero, Lucy Greta. Number 3, she'll be wearing pink opposite the green Sabres tonight.
Pick your poison on the writing utensil there. All right, those are your starting lineups for your Sabres and for the Riders. We're just going to call them the Riders. It's a little bit shorter, a little bit faster, and easier. And again, you can hear the student section is into it. It is red, white, and blue night. So we got American flags. We got red, white, and blue shirts and hats. And we are ready for, let's say tip-off, but it's not a basketball game.
First serve.
Riders look like they are ready to go. Sabres are now ready as well.
Referees are just checking the lineups. Make sure we have the right players on. Checking the scorebooks.
And your libero, Greta, coming in there for Maddie Paisley. So she'll play in the back. And on the other side, we've got Yoder as the libero for the Riders. Stovall is going to have a seat, and we're ready for the first serve. And looks like that's going to be Kaufman. And there we go. Ball's up. Nice pass by the Sabres. It's going to be outside the curve for the hit. And it looks like it's going to be just out.
Inches.
So not a bad set piece there for the Sabres. Kaufman, ball's up. It's going to be a ball over. A little bit of a scramble here. The ball's going to back over to the Sabres side. Going to set up Kerr again. This time, oh, nice dig by their libero. Ball goes across the net. Another scramble, and that's going to be a point for the Sabres. Tie it up at 1.
That was great control and positioning by the blockers. Schmidt and Paisley, I believe.
Ball's up, hits the net.
Oh, a little dribbler.
If you're a Sabre fan, you say that was planned. Two-1 Sabres. Greta to serve again. This one clears easily. Nice dig there by the Sabres. Back into the middle, and it's Reed. Reed's going to send it over. Going to set up on the right side for Gingrich, and it comes back. Point Sabres, 3-1 lead here in the early going. Sabre faithful, making sure they're being heard. Greta serve is up. Nice deep serve, nice dig. It's into the middle. Just landed between a couple of people. I think that kill goes to Goff. Maddie Goff goes up, and that's Hirschberger, but it's going to be way long. That was long by 7 or 8 feet.
At least.
Every time I watched volleyball, the most frustrating thing for me as a fan was always service errors. Killed me every time.
Yeah, so we always need somebody to get in there and be aggressive.
And Kaufman checks in for the Sabres. Nice serve. That's going to be tough to handle. Going to dump over the middle. And you're going to have, I think, Juju into the net for the Sabres.
But what a beautiful dig. A sprawl out by Lucy Greta.
Maddie Goff to serve for the Riders. It's up. With a scramble. That's Kaufman. There's the outside. That's a tough ball, and that's not going to make it across. And so that'll be a point for your Sabres. That set just a little bit too close to the net. Can't do anything with it. And Juju Kerr with her first serve of the evening. And that's going to be an ace. Kaufman got a couple of hands on it, but it didn't go back toward the center like she hoped. It went out to the side. Sabres on top, 6-3. Juju tried to put one just over the net and it ended up a little bit short.
That's her specialty serve when it goes over.
Gingrich to serve. That's going to be wide and deep, I think.
Inches again, so close. Good for the Sabres.
Sabres up 7-4. Quinn Miller checks in. She's going to serve. Her serve is up. Nice receive into the middle. Hit there by Kaufman is long. Set her up in a pretty good spot. Miller, one of those seniors that we talked about that had a little bit of playing time on that super sectional team. Serves up. That was a nice spot there. Kaufman got it in a tough spot, but put it right down the line. And Juju wasn't out of position, but just couldn't get to that ball.
They might watch that right back a little bit more now, since they know the hitters are getting it there.
Addison Cutler to serve for the Riders. They're set up on the outside. I think that was Cassidy.
And a good decision not to swing away and be smart and tip it right over.
Looks like Jordan Reed gonna check back in. Emma Kaufman gonna take a seat. Reed's a sophomore. It's a nice long serve, but it's just a little bit too long, unfortunately.
It almost dropped, but just not soon enough.
Even for somebody who's played as much volleyball as Jordan Reed, your first varsity match of the season, you're going to be a little bit amped up. Serves up by Yoder. A nice swing there by Cassidy. Gets the touch and it goes out. Puts the Sabres up 10-6.
That ball may have been out. They may have saved that one for us.
Cassidy to serve. It's nice and deep. Yoder didn't quite get her feet set. Tried to reach for it. Shanks it a little bit. That'll be an ace for Cassidy. And it appears we got a little wet spot on the court. Coach Brad Dalton graciously bringing out a towel so we can get it all dried up. Definitely don't want anybody to slip, twist an ankle. Scores 11-6 Sabres. Cassidy to serve. Nice serve. Nice received. And a good spot by Maddie Goff. Lucy Greta trying to get under it, but couldn't quite get there. Just some really good decisions by both squads on when to swing away and when to put a little more touch on it. Kaufman serves up. Nice pass in the middle. Unfortunately, the set was a little wide. And Lily Schmidt couldn't quite get there to get a swing on it.
It's nice to see him trying those things, though. Those special sets.
Kaufman, again, Greta with a nice receive. Over to Kerr. Now it's Arthur Christian on the attack. Nice job there by Gingrich. Good communication. Reed's going to put it, she tried to put it over, but put it into the net, unfortunately for the Sabres. Makes it a 2-point game. Sabres still on top, 11-9. Kaufman's serve is up. Greta again. Gonna get it out to Kerr. Kerr's gonna send it over. Set it up on the outside. Blocked! But unfortunately not into the court. And it's gonna be out. Nice double block attempt, just couldn't keep it in the field of play. Kaufman again. Kerr gets it to the middle.
Nice save and push by Avery.
Avery Humphrey met there at the net. I'm not sure who that was for the Riders, but that's one of those 50-50 balls that it's a matter of position and want to.
Yeah, she tracked that ball really well.
Greta up to serve. Good receive going outside for Gingrich. Gonna go outside to Kerr. And they're gonna say that didn't get over the net. So the net sends it back. Oh, no,
Oh, they're calling it a
scratch
touch.
that. Touch on the Riders and a point for the Sabres, 13-10. Free ball, Kerr sends it back. And Goff can't do anything about it. We'll get a timeout here for the Riders. We'll take a brief one with them and we'll be right back here on Champaign County Sports.
In sports, you always want to make the right decision. Good decisions lead to better plays, which leads to victory. When it comes to your garbage and recycling hauling, the right decision is Illini Recycling. Illini Recycling is also the reliable, local, family-owned choice. As longtime supporters of the High School of St. Thomas More, the Illini Recycling team is ready to serve your family's garbage and recycling hauling needs. If you haven't signed up already and live in Champaign, Savoy, Mahomet, or St. Joseph, head to their website, IlliniRecycling.com, to sign up. Good luck, Sabres!
People talk about their car being totaled. What about the driver? Are they totaled too? Nobody handles personal injury cases like Stegman Law, and they're not going to let the insurance company total you out. Stegman Law in Savoy, Illinois.
And welcome back to the High School of St. Thomas More. Home opener for your Sabres. They're up 14-10.
Sometimes when you call a timeout, you're hoping the other team misses. It's always in the back of everybody's head.
Greta to serve, and there it is. I know when my daughter played, her coaches always used to claim that as a coach's point.
Yep. It happens, unfortunately.
Also one of those things where you just feel like you got to change the momentum a little bit. Hirschberger's serve is up. Going to set it up outside for Kerr. Sent back. And they're going to say that was out.
Yep, into the other team and then out of bounds on Riders.
Nice swing there by Kerr. It seems like maybe Avery Humphrey didn't quite catch that call.
And now she's in the back row, setting from the back row.
Humphrey serve is up. That's good. Set. That's gonna go across. Nice job there by Maddie Paisley, recognizing that ball was coming over the net and sends it right back down. Humphrey serve is up. It's nice and deep. Can't get to it. Excellent serve. Nice hustle there by the Conquering Riders, but couldn't quite get to it. I think that was Hirschberger. Humphrey serve is up and it's deep. Tough to play. It's going to be a free ball across. Humphrey. Riders now on the attack. Oh, interesting.
I believe we were in the net. Yes, unfortunately.
I think they called that on Emma Kaufman. Goff to serve. Now it's Kaufman on the attack. It's going to come almost all the way across the net. Now we got a free ball.
Oh, beautiful pass.
Back row attack. Not her best swing. She wasn't happy with it. Was Cassidy, but it had enough power behind it that it was too hot to handle. It's at 18-12. Sabres on top. Kerr to serve. There's that little touch ball that you talked about with Jocelyn.
That's her little secret, not so secret anymore. Let's see if they can get to it. Or maybe she has a different plan.
Kerr lets that one go a little bit harder. Miscommunication by the Riders. If they were trying to go right side to Gingrich, and she wasn't ready for it. Makes our score 20-12. Sabres on top. Kerr to serve. Sends it deep again. It's Yoder. Now they're going to go right side to Gingrich. Nice try on the double block there by Cassidy and Paisley, but it sneaks through. Finds the court. And Gingrich is going to get rewarded with a serve of her own. Serves up. Nice return there by Cassidy. Kerr going to get it over. Nice job by Juju to get that ball over.
That was a great save.
Again, a little miscommunication there for the Riders, but it's going to be Cassidy sends it over. Now they're going to set up Kaufman. She dumps it short. Cassidy with the kill through the attempt there by Kaufman.
That was a great save earlier in that play when Lucy Greta got that second touch on that ball, and it spun and spun, kind of like a double hit, but they don't call those anymore unless that you send it over and it's a double hit.
It looks like we got a timeout here for the Conquering Riders. We'll be back in just a minute on Champaign County Sports.
Holy Cross School in Champaign, Illinois is proud to sponsor this broadcast of STM Athletics. Holy Cross School is a faith-centered community fostering lives of service, integrity, and lifelong learning. Holy Cross has a legacy of faith and education to nurture today's learners for tomorrow's challenges. Holy Cross features a kindergarten readiness program for students as young as 3, all the way through middle school, and an aftercare program. Holy Cross is more than just a school, it's a community of believers supporting each child as they navigate life. We are Holy Cross.
Miller serve is up. Yoder put it too close to the net. There wasn't much that Helmuth could do about that. I beg your pardon. It's Cash, not Helmuth. 22-13 Sabres. Miller to serve. Kaufman with the hit, but it's long.
And no touch.
Kerr gave it a nice long look, and I don't know if she had help from the bench or just the good court awareness to know that that was going to be out herself. 23-13, Miller serve. Nice scramble there by the Sabres. Humphrey sends it across. Oh, that was a really nice dump there by Hirschberger. They're really tight to the net. She couldn't really do much with it other than send it over.
Yeah, we just weren't quite ready for that.
Sabres still on top 23-14 though, so still in a good position.
Cassidy had great sense after her touch on the ball to go after it. After you block it, got to grab that second touch if you can.
And Cutler going to serve for the Riders. Balls up. Going to set it to the middle for Schmidt. Tough to handle. Now it's coming back over. Now they're going to go outside. Cassidy. Dug out by the Riders. Nice dig there by Cassidy. Juju Kerr from the back. That was a big one and a nice save by the Riders.
Found that hole right in the middle.
That was Aslan Kaufman. Found that little tiny piece of court that wasn't accounted for by the Sabres. Cutler serves again. Kerr, nice pass to the middle. Setting up Schmidt in the middle. Blocked, comes back. And just a little miscommunication, I think. Schmidt thought that Greta was going to come in and get that. Greta thought Schmidt was going to get it since it was right there. And it finds the court instead.
They're pushing for the libero to take that ball anytime they can.
Nice dig by Kerr. Cassidy with a strong hit. Maybe a free ball. Oh, they tried to block it from the net. Schmidt tried to get into it. I think she got into the net.
Yeah, you get,
7.
You get really excited up there. You really want that ball. And then, unfortunately, take the net with you.
(23-17) Sabres on top. Nice long serve by Cutler. Set up Schmidt in the middle. Nice job.
That was a great connection between Avery and Lily. Yep.
And Jordan Reed coming in for a chance to close out this set. Set point, ball is up.
And redeem herself, nice.
And just not a lot of help for the Riders. And that'll be the end of our first set with a score in this set of 25-17. Nice job by these young Sabres. We'll be back in just a minute on Champaign County Sports.
Have you been hurt? Are your medical bills skyrocketing? Nobody handles personal injury cases like Stegman Law. They'll get you the compensation you deserve. Stegman Law in Savoy, Illinois.
If you're enjoying today's broadcast and are interested in becoming a supporter of Champaign County Sports and you want your company's logo and commercial to be featured on our next broadcast, scan the QR code on the left to learn more. You can advertise for any or all of the fall and winter sports. football, volleyball, boys soccer, and boys and girls basketball. You can find our fall and winter schedule by clicking the QR code on the right. If you have questions, call or text Aaron at 630-921-1609 or email him at suratcoaching@gmail.com.
We got just everything you need. We're here to take the lead. It's not like anything you've seen. Yeah, you best believe. We are the answers to your dreams. We only guarantee. We got just everything you need. We're here to take the lead.
You ain't seen nothing like this. You ain't seen nothing like this.
And we're back at the high school of St. Thomas More. Jocelyn, that was the result we were hoping for in set number 1. What stood out to you in particular that the Sabres did well?
Well, they never gave up. They're always sprawling all over the place trying to grab that ball. I think, they just got a lot of power. I think they've got power over the Riders. Juju is so strong. And when Lily and Maddie Cassidy, when they connect, they really connect. And they make that ball go fast and hard.
And one of the other things that happened a little bit early for both squads, and maybe it's just nerves, were a couple of service errors. And like you said, you want to be aggressive. You want to put the opponent in a tough spot. But some really good clean serving in the second half, or the second half of the first set, where, even though, they weren't service errors, they were in tough spots. They really put the Riders on their heels, I feel like, with a lot of the serves. And that ends up getting some free balls in return.
Yeah, the girls are able to place that ball pretty well, especially the older girls. Obviously, we saw Juju serving short and long. And that'll come in handy because the other team, the Riders, won't know what to expect when she steps up.
It looks like we had a raffle of some kind here at halftime. We've got a winner. Congratulations to that young Sabre.
Looks like Noah got a gift card. Exciting.
Don't spend it all in one place, Noah. Well, I guess if it's a gift card, you have to spend it in one place, right? Maybe not spend it all at once. And I'm definitely not seeing any significant changes over here for set number 2 for the Sabres.
Looks like Quinn is in as a starter. I don't think she started.
I think you're right. She did come off the bench later to serve.
So she's coming in. And looks like maybe for Jordan.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Took that spot.
So Quinn Miller going to start set number 2 for the Sabres. And Sabres will start with the serve. Going to be Megan Cassidy.
It does always feel good when you get to serve first.
And the first serve is up, and it's long, though. That might have been out on the basketball court, unfortunately. It was really deep. And that looks like Stovall's now going to serve. And we got back-to-back service errors.
All right, and back to
square. Lucy Greta try to break that streak, and she does. We set it up on the outside. Gingrich. Kerr going to take a stab at it.
nice deep one.
Went into the middle there for Goff. They can't get it across. Point to the Sabres.
Maybe Lucy will get a little bit more aggressive now.
Get one under her belt now. She's good to go. Nice and deep to Yoder. Goes across. Kerr tried to save it. Just didn't quite get under it. Sends it back a little too fast. Helmuth checking in for Cutler for the Riders. Hirschberger serve is deep. Gonna
There might not be a right side hitter right now because Avery is in the front row. So she's got to push middle or left or back row.
Hirschberger serves up. Sabres, doing a nice job touching that one across. That was Goff in the middle.
Avery did a great job.
Ties it up at 3.
Emma Kaufman coming in for Quinn Miller, playing the front row. She'll be going to the right side.
Hit the tape on the serve. Nice dig by the Riders. Timing off just a little bit there for Kaufman. Oh, that's a nice spot in the back there by Hirschberger.
It's where most teams are vulnerable, those back corners.
Goff to serve. It's going to be short and it's going to be out. Wide to the Sabres left. Ties it back up at 4. And Juju Kerr to serve for the Sabres. Like to get on a little bit of run here with your senior. Long and deep. It's going to be a free ball for the Sabres. Greta, you're set up in the middle. Timing still just a little bit off for Kaufman, which puts it across. And we're going to be into the net. Call that on Paisley. She's trying to make 18.
18, I think she was, yeah.
Gingrich to serve, tough to handle.
Nice.
Sabres do a nice job to scramble and get it across though. Sending outside for, we got a Kaufman on each side. Aslan Kaufman able to get it through a double block. Gingrich to serve, tough to handle. Sabres find a way to get it across though.
Defense.
Almost. Stovall sent it across. Just a little bit more than the Sabres could handle.
They're sending up 3 people to block her.
7-4, Concord Riders on top right now. That's a serve that's going to be too long. It's a nice little break for the Sabres. Jordan Reed checking in for Maddie Paisley. She's going to serve. Reed with a nice one into the back. Gingrich couldn't do much with it. It's going to be a free ball for the Sabres. Kerr's under it. Gets it into the middle to Schmidt. And that's going to be 4. Nice job by Lily Schmidt.
I believe they call that a C. And they work their way around behind the setter. She came around from the middle.
Reed serve is deep. Gingrich sends it into the net. Into that corner in no man's land where you can't do anything about it. The only thing you can hope to do is send it back toward the middle. Reed serve is up. Good. It's and we're going to say it was long. Quick substitutions in on both sides.
And then the libero's coming in for Maddie Paisley.
Cutler serve. Gonna go left side to Cassidy. Ryder's gonna try to send it back. Yep, looked out from here. The official agreed with us. Set 2 tied at 8. Quinn Miller checking in to serve for the Sabres. Nice serve received there. Oof, and that was tough. Nice spot from Kaufman. Two Sabres there, but they couldn't get good enough hands on it to make it playable.
And sometimes you just can't process fast enough to get your hand on that.
Yoder serves it deep. Tough spot. Nice hustle. Kerr going to attack from the back row. And set up on the right side. Nice dig by Kerr. She's going to hit it over again. Riders tried to send it across. That looked like a miss hit to me, but it came back. Nice job there. Avery Humphrey hit it into the hand of the defender, and it goes out. Really heads up play for a sophomore. Talking about fast processing, can't do it all the time, but she did it right there. Cassidy serve, nice and deep. They're going to go to the outside to Goff, and Goff with a monster kill.
Riders did not agree with that last play, so they were out for a giant kill there.
And Maddie Goff found it. Kaufman to serve. It was a tough serve. Nice try by Greta. She had to move to her left. Just couldn't quite get into a spot where she could make a good pass. Concord Riders on top 11-9. Sabres could really do well to get a side out here. Swing things back the other way. Gonna get it to Kerr. Kerr's gonna take a good swing. Found the court. That's what you really hope seniors can do, is take challenging passes and make excellent plays out of them.
Juju really is able to manipulate that ball anywhere she wants it to go.
Greta serve, deep, difficult to handle. It's gonna go outside. Gingrich sends it across, and it just goes off the hands of Cassidy. Again, we don't know how many of these riders were on last year's regional team, but you can't imagine they were going to give up easy. Serves up and across, and it's going to be Kerr. Kerr, the momentum killer right there. And the home crowd likes that one. Avery Humphrey to serve, getting a little bit of advice from Coach Brad Dalton about where to put this one. Sends it deep and in the middle. Tough to handle. Riders do get it over, but it's a free ball for the Sabres. They're going to go outside to Kerr again.
Right between them.
Too much pace. Too tough a spot for the Riders. Ties it back up at 12. Sabres on a little run. Humphrey serve, and that's going to be an ace. That was a heck of a serve. Looked like it had a little bit of topspin, and Yoder just couldn't handle it. Humphrey to serve again. It's deep. Getting into the middle. Goff kind of stuttered, stepped there, and couldn't find her feet in a place to get that across. 14-12 Sabres. Nice deep serve, popped up. Back row attack. Gonna set up Kerr again. Just no answers for Yoder. Juju has found her juju here in this second set. That's your best dad joke you're gonna get, folks.
And a free ball.
Free ball that even goes out, so an even bigger gift. Put a bow on that one for the Sabres. And that makes sense. Riders are going to take a timeout. We'll be back in just a minute on Champaign County Sports.
In sports, you always want to make the right decision. Good decisions lead to better plays, which leads to victory. When it comes to your garbage and recycling hauling, the right decision is Illini Recycling. Illini Recycling is also the reliable, local, family-owned choice. As longtime supporters of the High School of St. Thomas More, the Illini Recycling team is ready to serve your family's garbage and recycling hauling needs. If you haven't signed up already and live in Champaign, Savoy, Mahomet, or St. Joseph, head to their website, IlliniRecycling.com, to sign up. Good luck, Sabres!
People talk about their car being totaled. What about the driver? Are they totaled too? Nobody handles personal injury cases like Stegman Law, and they're not going to let the insurance company total you out. Stegman Law in Savoy, Illinois.
And we're back at the High School of St. Thomas More. Your Sabres have gone on quite the run here, up to 16-2 in set number 2 after winning the first set 25-17. Cassidy serves it deep. We're going to go to the right side for Goff. A block. Paisley and Kerr were there. They got hands on it. But it found the court couldn't quite get it into the field of play.
It seems to me that Goff usually makes more connections in her play. I think she's not having her best night.
Goff with the floater. A little miss hit there by Cassidy. It'll be an ace for Conquering Riders. Gets them to within 2. Slide out here to end the momentum would be really great for your Sabres. It's deep. Kerr gets it up. It's Kaufman. Kaufman just didn't quite get on top of that one enough, and it sails long. 16-15 Sabres. Goff into the middle. Greta. They're going to go to Kaufman again. A little behind her. Does get it across. A little floater over, and then we're going to have someone in the net. I think that's going to be
5 again.
So Kaufman into the net. Emma just hasn't quite found that same rhythm from that outside hitter spot that Juju had. And we're all tied up. Goff.
There we go.
Nice job, Greta.
Oh, good hands.
Maddie Paisley had a tight spot in the net. Did a nice job to get it over into a tough spot without touching the net herself. Sabres on top, 17-16. Juju Kerr to serve for the Sabres. Serves up. It's on that right side. It's going to be a back row attack. Greta going to get it back into the middle. A chance there for Cassidy. She put a good swing on it. And that might have been going out, but Yoder didn't want to take the chance. And that touch gives the Sabres a 2-point advantage here in set number 2. Kerr serve long and to the right. He's going to send it over quickly. That was a really early whistle.
Called it a double hit on Riders.
So that double makes it 19-16. Kerr to serve again. Now floater that's short. Yoder gets to it. Now they're going to go right side for Gingrich. Gingrich sails that one long.
Oh.
Well, they're going to call a touch.
Yes, on Megan Cassidy, unfortunately.
Sabres still on top, 19-17 though. In a good position. Want to get that side out. Keep that momentum on their side. Here's Gingrich. Their serve is long. Momentum swings right back to the Sabres.
Those girls have such a good sense of where they are on the court. That ball was long, and those girls all knew it was out.
And Reed in to serve here for the Sabres. She had a nice little serving run earlier. Instead, they're going to go to the outside. And that was Kaufman. Again, through the double block that time of Schmidt and Kaufman. Cutler back to serve for the Riders. It's long and in the middle. It's going to be Kerr with a back row attack. It looked like it was long from my vantage point.
Just a few inches out.
One-point advantage for the Sabres. Cutler serve. Nice job there by Greta. Going to go outside to Cassidy. Oh, Hirschberger in a tough spot. Tried to send it across, but puts it in the net instead. And Quinn Miller checking in to serve for Emma Kaufman. And their serve is up. It's long. In a tough spot. Kaufman tried to go across. And they're going to say it was out, which I think was the right call. We're a long way from that sideline, but it looked out to me. Miller serve is up into that back corner.
That was close.
Free ball for the Sabres. Kerr gets it in the middle. Schmidt had to reach behind her to get that hit in, but did. Kaufman. I'm going to say that caught the line.
It was on the line.
I hate to break it to those teenage boys, but that official on the far side has a much better look at that than they do.
All right, now we need our passer to pass and push that ball all the way to that right side for our setter.
Kerr on the receive. Nice job. Send that one over. Oh, that was a nice touch. Avery Hirschberger in tight to the net. Sends it across, makes it again a 1-point advantage for your Sabres. Their serve is up. Greta. Nice pass. Lily Schmidt. That might have been sailing long, but again, Yoder didn't want to take the chance. Tries to pop that ball up into the air. 2-point advantage for the Sabres, 23-21. Cassidy to serve. It's up. It's a nice one popped up into the middle. It's going to be a free ball for the Sabres. Good spot in the middle to Kerr. Kerr pops it over. Kaufman, nice scramble there by Greta.
Oh,
Kerr,
good
beautiful
save.
job to get it over. There's Kaufman into the middle. Miller pops it up. We're going to go to Juju. Both teams scrambling a little bit. And Kaufman puts that one into the net, makes it set point for the Sabres. Both teams just seemed a little out of sync there. Nobody really could get a great attack.
A lot of adjustments had to be made.
Megan Cassidy to serve for the match. But it's a little long. Sabres on top, 24-22. We'll be happy to take either of these next 2 points. Kaufman serve, popped up. Gonna go outside to Kerr. She slams it. Riders.
Free.
Great job to recover. Lily Schmidt and a block by Gingrich sends it back. The plays worked well a couple of times, but the timing just wasn't quite right. I think Schmidt was maybe just a little bit too far from the net. Or
I think the other team also picked up on that.
Sure. Credit where credit is due. 24-23, still match point. Kaufman serve, popped up by Kerr. Up in the middle, now Kerr's gonna send the free ball over. Yoder, gonna set it up in the middle for Goff. Through the double block, ties it up.
We might have an injury.
And Juju took a little bit of a tumble there. She says, I'm fine.
Not limping, just stretching that right ankle maybe a little bit.
Senior definitely doesn't want to come out right now, though. 24-24. Greta pops it up. That's a tough one. Nice recovery there. Megan Cassidy couldn't quite send that free ball over.
Just a few more steps. Get that ball out in front of her.
Now set point for the Riders. Into the net.
Switching of the guard of our middles. Lily came out, Maddie Paisley in the front row.
Lucy Greta's serve is up. Yoder pops it up. They're going to go to the middle to Goff. Goff put it in a tough spot. Greta got a hand on it, but couldn't get any help. Riders once again with set point. (26-25). Hirschberger's serve. We go outside to Kerr. Kerr sends it deep.
They just can't handle it.
Woo.
Let's give it to her again.
26-26. Avery Humphrey in to serve. And it's short. Hit the tape. And came back. Back to set point for the Conquering Riders. Goff. The serve is up. It's short. Tough spot. Paisley does a nice job there by the Sabres just to get it across. A lot of scramble here. Nice job there by Greta to make sure that it didn't land on the Sabres side. Popped up and try to get it to Kerr. Kerr sends it across with a down ball.
Just didn't quite make it.
Oh.
But we had somebody in the net. And Kaufman was in the net, so point Riders.
And that'll conclude set number 2. We'll take a short break and we'll be back here on Champaign County Sports.
Holy Cross School in Champaign, Illinois is proud to sponsor this broadcast of STM Athletics. Holy Cross School is a faith-centered community fostering lives of service, integrity, and lifelong learning. Holy Cross has a legacy of faith and education to nurture today's learners for tomorrow's challenges. Holy Cross features a kindergarten readiness program for students as young as 3, all the way through middle school, and an aftercare program. Holy Cross is more than just a school, it's a community of believers supporting each child as they navigate life. We are Holy Cross.
And welcome back to the high school at St. Thomas More. We are getting ready for set number 3. If you were here for the JV game, they played to 15 in that third set. They'll play to 25 probably in the varsity match, right, Jocelyn?
Yes. Varsity match will go to 25.
All right, we got a little Taylor Swift here for the fans. I don't know if they're shaking it off or shaking a belt, but they're into it. So Jocelyn, as a coach, when you have a really nice first set win and then you struggle a little bit in set number 2, when you got to come back for that third set, what's the message to the girls in this situation?
They got to let it all go. They got to start over. They got to realize it's 0-0. They got to realize that They're playing another girls high school volleyball team that they've already conquered one set. So you got to give them that confidence that they know that they can do it.
All right, well, we're going to see if if the Sabres can manage to do that here in set number 3.
And I'd say let's push our passes a little bit closer to the net for our setter. That's what I'm hoping for this set. Avery's good. She's fast, she's quick, she's got beautiful hands. But I think she could use a little assist here
Little help.
herself. Yep.
A little assist for your assist leader. Is that what you're saying, Jocelyn?
Yes, yes.
I think one of my observations is that when things don't go the way that they want, the hitters blame the setters, the setters blame the passers, and the passers blame the hitters. And so you just have to avoid that circle. You got to break it and encourage everybody instead.
Yes.
Sabres won the toss, and they're going to serve, and so Cassidy will start us off. Nice deep one. They're going to go outside to Goff, are the Riders. Nice dig there by Cassidy. Free ball across in a tough spot. That's Kaufman. She sends it short. Lily Schmidt sends it across. Kaufman going to attack again. Here we go. Now it's to Kerr. Kerr into the block, but saves it. Going to send it. Oh. Maybe tried to do just a little bit too much there.
Yeah, Megan Cassidy got her hand on a lot of those balls. That was impressive. She's a freshman.
Well, that would be the other thing. I think some of these freshmen were also part of that team from St. Matt's 2 years ago. I think some of them saw quite a bit of playing time. Kerr with a down ball. Oh, into the block. Nice job. Hit it into Goff, and Goff couldn't pop it up.
Just went straight down.
And Greta, your libero, back to serve for the Sabres. Into the middle, it's going to go across. Met in the middle, Paisley met in the middle by Hirschberger.
Just a little off on that timing. She'll get it next time.
Hirschberger, after that block, gets to serve, sends it deep into that back right corner. He's going to set it up for Paisley. It's Goff in the middle with the block. The Sabres, Kerr's going to send the down ball over, but it's going to be long. You know, and the other thing for Maddie Paisley, unless I'm mistaken, you know, this is her first year playing the middle. She was more of an outside hitter in years past, so that position change is going to be difficult. Going to go outside to Kerr. Just tough to handle. Goff. That was tough. Cassidy didn't get a great hit on it. Reed didn't help her out much at all. And it's 4-1 early for the Riders. Hirschberger sends it short. Going to get it out to Kerr. Kerr with a nice swing. Tough spot. Going to get a free ball back. See if the Sabres can capitalize. Paisley did a nice job just to get a hand on that.
Yes, definitely in this set. Not what Avery was planning, probably. Lots of spinning that we don't usually plan for.
Brings the Sabres within 2. Humphrey back to serve. Would love to go on a little run, give the Sabres the lead. Serve is up and deep. It's going to be Goff. And they're going to say, I think it's got to be that Hirschberger was in the net, right? That's the only thing that makes sense, really.
Right, because Goff wasn't even close.
Whistle blew when Goff was on her approach. Humphrey serve is deep. We're going to go right side to Cash. Cash found the open space. Greta tried to get there, but just couldn't get there quite quick enough. It's 5-3 Riders. And Goff will serve. Sends it short, and it's into the net. 1-point game. Juju Kerr to serve for the Sabres. I don't see any effects from that tumble that she took. Kerr with a nice serve, deep and right. Kaufman. Kerr pops it up. Gonna go left side to Cassidy. Hits a rocket.
Ready for a free ball? Yes, they were.
Greta. And I didn't see a touch there, so I think that's gonna be out on Paisley. Gingrich to serve. It's up. Greta. Gonna go to Kerr in the middle from the back row. Yoder sends it across. Gonna go to Cassidy. There's gonna be a scramble. It's a tough one at the net. Gonna go to Cassidy again. And unfortunately didn't get quite on top of it enough, and it goes into the net and down. Point for the Riders.
It was a nice grab by Juju.
Gingrich's serve into the middle. Humphrey did a nice job to get that back across. Paisley sends it over. Oh, nice job by Greta to get there. Humphrey tried to send it across. Didn't have anywhere to go with it. Coach Dalton looks like he's thinking real hard about a timeout over there. Gingrich's serve. It's up. Kaufman into the middle for Paisley. Looks a little bit long.
Inches again.
And there's that timeout that I was talking about. We'll be back in just a minute on Champaign County Sports.
Have you been hurt? Are your medical bills skyrocketing? Nobody handles personal injury cases like Stegman Law. They'll get you the compensation you deserve. Stegman Law in Savoy, Illinois.
If you're enjoying today's broadcast and are interested in becoming a supporter of Champaign County Sports and you want your company's logo and commercial to be featured on our next broadcast, scan the QR code on the left to learn more. You can advertise for any or all of the fall and winter sports: football, volleyball, boys soccer, and boys and girls basketball. You can find our fall and winter schedule by clicking the QR code on the right. If you have questions, call or text Aaron at 630-921-1609 or email him at suratcoaching@gmail.com.
And welcome back to the High School of St. Thomas More. Again, we are in set number 3. Concord Riders on top 9-4 right now. Sabres need a side out and to change this momentum. Gingrich to serve. It's in the back. Nice job there by Cassidy. Into the middle. Kerr from the back row. That's in. Beautiful attack by Juju from back by the three-point line. Quinn Miller into serve for Maddie Paisley. Miller's serve is up, and it's back, and it's in a tough spot. And it's gonna hit the baseball net, a free ball over. Humphrey, Kerr from the back row again.
Right off the block.
A little bit of confusion there on the part of the Sabres. Kaufman looked like she was heading over for a substitution. 9-6. Miller serve. In. Gonna go all the way across. Kerr, nice scramble to get to it. Miller sets it up. Cassidy sends it over. Gonna go left side for Kaufman. Kerr gets a piece of it. Nice job by Miller to scramble. Schmidt sends it over with a free ball. Kaufman again into the block. Comes back. Oof. Tough spot there. Oh. Pass that just went a little bit too close to the net. Nothing Humphrey could do about it.
And Maddie will come in for Quinn, and then the libero will go in for Maddie.
Cutler to serve for the Riders, up 10-6. Kerr, tough pass.
Yeah.
Wasn't much Avery could do with that.
This is where we need that good pass.
Cutler serves. Greta. Kerr sends it across for Cassidy. Cassidy goes deep corner. Nice job there. Kaufman with a free ball. A little bit of a scramble. Still trying to figure it out. Humphrey. Oh. Humphrey got the ball in a relatively good position there for Cassidy, but a little bit of a miss hit.
He almost pulled it off with all the scrambling.
Cutler's serve is up. Ooh, that might have been going out. Saber's going to send over a free ball, but it's going to be out. Unfortunately there, I think Lucy Greta did the Riders a favor. 13-6. Kerr. Greta saves it. And then again, a little bit of a communication problem there. Kerr thought Humphrey was going to get it. Humphrey thought Kerr was going to get it. And we're going to have another timeout. We'll be back in just a minute.
Bought a rental property. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Late night calls, rent collections, paperwork, all of it. Not what you thought. Neves Group Property Management wants to take away your stress. We specialize in residential property management in Champaign, Urbana, on and off campus, Rantoul, Mahomet, and surrounding communities. Visit our website at nevesgroup.com or give us a call at 217-377-8850. Let the professionals take over and take care of it all.
When was the last time you had your teeth cleaned? Have you been grinding your teeth at night, or is your snoring keeping your partner awake at night? Book an appointment with CU Dentist for that dental checkup or to address your grinding or snoring. CU Dentists utilize state-of-the-art technology and cutting-edge techniques that give you the precise solution for your dental needs. With locations in Champaign on Springfield and Rantoul on Grove, CU Dentists can fit your busy schedule. Go to dentistchampaign.com to schedule your.
And we're back. Sabres in a hole, 14-6. Got to find a way to dig themselves out of it. Cutler to serve. And the Sabres let that one go wisely. (14-7). Jordan Reed in to serve for the Sabres. She had a nice run in set number 2. Let's see if she can duplicate it here. Nice start.
Yep. Take that.
Jordan Reed with a killer serve into the middle. Off Gingrich, and Yoder couldn't save it. Reed up again. This time goes at Yoder.
Double.
And they're going to call a double there.
Too much spinning.
So Jocelyn, real quick, how does the referee call that? How do they identify that that's a double?
I think they're definitely looking for the spin. That's when you know it's clearly a double hit. And if she were to double hit it over to her own player, and then they hit it over cleanly, that's okay.
Reed's serve is up. We're going to go outside to Kaufman. Kaufman's going to drop it low. Sabres do a nice job and scramble. Cassidy, big swing. We go out to Kaufman again. Kerr saves it. Sabres tried to scramble, just couldn't quite do it. 15-9 Riders.
Almost. You just got that hook down in the back row.
And then back to that double. It's because they contacted the ball twice, right? That the ball spins like that generally.
Yes.
Yoder serve. Going to be a free ball back. We're going to go outside to Kaufman. Kaufman through the block. Humphrey sets it up. Cassidy finds a tough spot. Free ball over to Kerr. I'm going to set up Schmidt. Lily with a nice hit. Greta Kerr from the back row. Blocked by Goff.
You need to take a deep breath. Turn it around right here.
Yoder serve. Kerr. Move outside to Cassidy. Cassidy's hit goes into the net. Yoder. Gonna go outside again for Cassidy. She flips it over. Gonna go the outside for Kaufman. Kerr with a nice dig. Nice job there by Lily Schmidt. Meeting Kaufman at the net.
Very good control of her body there in order to get her hands up and over.
Stay out of the net.
Yep.
Cassidy to serve. It's tough. Oh, nice job. Oh. I'm going to call it double there. Trying to decide if that, trying to remember if that was Goff or Hirschberger that.
Let's see.
Serve up by Cassidy. Right side sent back. In a really good position. Kerr from the outside. Through the block.
Saw Lucy Greta just fly forward to get that pass. That was beautiful.
Too much power from Juju Kerr. Cassidy serve is up. It's deep in the middle. Tough spot. It's going to be a free ball over for the Sabres. Good spot, though. Kerr going to hit a down ball. It's up into the middle. Going to go outside to Kaufman. Kaufman pops it over. Reed going to set up Juju. Just a little tap over. Just that little hesitation meant Goff was on the way down when she contacted that ball and couldn't do anything with it. Really nice read there by Kerr. And we're going to get a timeout for the Riders. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Today. We all have it. That list of things you want done around the house. Finding someone to do it is overwhelming, and you just don't want to be ripped off. Black Diamond Maintenance is your go-to honey-do list guy. Want that big mirror hung up? Bathroom refresh? Want a new coat of paint in the living room? We are your guy. The list of what we can do is endless. Champaign, Urbana, Rantoul, Mahomet, and surrounding communities. Give us a call for your free estimate. 217-216-8293. Let our guys be your guy.
We got
And welcome back to the High School of St. Thomas More. Your Sabres were in a deep hole just about 5 minutes ago and now have gone on a little bit of a run. Brought this third set within 4, 17-13. Senior Juju Kerr leading the charge on this comeback. Cassidy serve is up, it's deep in the middle. That's a nice topspin, and that's going to be an ace for Megan Cassidy. Brings us within 3. Cassidy's next serve is up, and it's going to be long. That one didn't quite have as much topspin. And sailed long. Still a nice run there by Cassidy. Helps get the Sabres back in this. Now we need a slide out right back so we can keep that momentum going. Kaufman to serve for the Riders. Greta just got bunched up a little bit. It's an ace for the Riders. Makes it 19-14. Kaufman serve, deep, about the same spot, much better pass that time. Sets up Kerr on the left side. But the angle was not quite there for Juju that time. Went just a little too far cross court and ends up out on the right side.
She's looking for those holes.
Kaufman serve, short in the middle. Humphrey, she's going to send it across after the pass by Kerr. Goff in the middle, through the block. Reed got a hand on it, but couldn't send it back toward the middle. And Jordan have a heck of a time getting that ball back to the other side, hit 2 different players' feet. Frustration on top of frustration. Kaufman with a little floater that just lands at the feet of the Sabres. 22-14. This almost feels like a point they have to get. Reed does a nice job with that pass, gets it to Kerr. Kerr sends it across. Back on the attack. A little free ball. It's going to... Ooh. Again, we are a lot further away than that far official.
Hard to say, but when it's that close, those are the ones you want to go for.
Make the pass, give your teammate a chance to make the play. Don't let the official make the call. 23-14. Reed with the server receive. They get it to Kerr. Nice touch over. Gingrich. Now Kerr. Excellent job. Hits it through the block. Arthur Christian making a claim that there were 4 hits.
And it's hard to say if Jordan Reed got a hand on that ball or not. I think that's what they're arguing.
That call will stand, though, and it's going to be 23-15 Sabres. Lucy Greta to serve. Good spot, deep right. Go outside to Gingrich, and it's blocked. Free ball over. Reed
Nice
going to set it to Kerr. No touch, and it's going to go long. Match point for Arthur Christian. Avery Hirschberger serve on match point. Serves up. And a little bit of a shank there from Cassidy. And that will do it. Arthur Christian comes out on top in set number 3, 25-15. We'll take a short break and we'll be back to wrap up this match here at St. Thomas More.
It's everything you need. We're here to take the lead. It's not like anything you've seen. Yeah, you best believe. We are the answers to your dreams. We only guarantee. We got just everything you need. We're here to take the lead.
You ain't seen nothing like this. You ain't seen nothing like this.
In sports, you always want to make the right decision. Good decisions lead to better plays, which leads to victory. When it comes to your garbage and recycling hauling, the right decision is Illini Recycling. Illini Recycling is also the reliable, local, family-owned choice. As longtime supporters of the High School of St. Thomas More, the Illini Recycling team is ready to serve your family's garbage and recycling hauling needs. If you haven't signed up already and live in Champaign, Savoy, Mahomet, or St. Joseph, head to their website, IlliniRecycling.com, to sign up. Good luck, Sabres!
And welcome back to the High School of St. Thomas More, where your Sabres, unfortunately, were taken down by the Conquering Riders from Arthur Christian in 3 sets. Jocelyn, the Sabres got off to a really hot start in that first set and came away with a first set victory, 25-17, but couldn't hold on to that momentum to pull out a second set. But we saw a lot of good things and a lot of things that Coach Dalton can build on.
Yeah, I think it was great to see the girls coming together, but there's definitely times where they were not connecting as they normally do. And sometimes you just have those off days where the passer, the setter to the hitter, we just don't connect. But I mean, as a coach, it starts with the pass. Number one, it starts with the pass, and I think we need to step it up a little bit, move a little faster, to get those passes up to our setter so she can push them wherever she wants to.
Absolutely. I think the other thing that my other takeaway from this game is, again, we look at the roster and we look at the amount of varsity time that a lot of these players have had before tonight, right? Talk about 3 seniors, 1 junior, and a bunch of sophomores and freshmen. And that's, this is varsity volleyball, so there aren't really excuses per se, but this is a team that I don't think where they are today is where they're going to end up come October. I think get these girls some more time on the court, some more experience, more time playing together, because even though you've been practicing for a couple 3 weeks at this point, practice tempo and game tempo are different, and you can't replicate necessarily what the other team does either, right? You can practice against the players that are on your team, and there's only so many experienced varsity players to practice against. So I'm sure not what the girls were hoping for, not what we were hoping for, but to take that first set and look pretty strong doing it, to have that little comeback in the third set, to not let the game just run away from them. Some good takeaways, but definitely some things to work on between now and the next time we see them.
They have a lot of potential. I hear you. Yes, they have a lot of potential. A lot to learn and a lot to build on. But, yeah, as their experience increases, I think, they're going to look very different in 2 months.
All right. Well, thanks, everyone, for joining us here on Champaign County Sports. Again, we want to thank our sponsors for helping us be here today. Again, go out, see those folks. Thank you for being here. And again, you saw it and heard it maybe a couple of times on the broadcast, but if you enjoy what we're doing here, if you want to help continue to make this possible, if you want to help us to expand our operation later, please reach out. Let me know. We'll be happy to get you on the next broadcast the next time we're on the air. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night, and God bless.